I can't say each and every one of them, but the majority of them have participated in street division racing. 24 round men, 24 young men. hard to make. Okay. Well, we still have an individual out here with a little bit of trouble and we're waiting for one time for the record.
Well, he took pictures 45 years ago when the Seekonk Speedway opened up.
He took pictures of the business. He's down there in that blue shirt. Great man. But take nothing away from Tom Scully and his entire crew. We're proud of you, Thomas. You did a heck of a job, even though I called you a different name there for a while. Let's one more time, folks. Let Tom Scully and his entire crew show how much we appreciated his great driving performance. Debbie Bergman's down here tonight. Yeah. Is that the new dress you're wearing, or is that a fan club? Oh. What did you say? Hannah, so I've just been raving about that kid. He's a good driver. Debbie, of course, one of Bugsie's lovely daughters. She may be driving a car next week, if they get it together for her. Okay, we're going to get this parade underway here. Now, this is a parade of fan clubs. And we're certainly glad to see them all here. I want to tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been abandoned. I've been left up here to do it by myself here. I can't. There is supposed to be a list here of all those who have fan clubs out there.
Okay, Wally, thank you. Now, all of these fan clubs and banners could come on the track at this time. Come in easy now. Come in easy. Okay, officers, if you let the fan clubs on, please. We have the Jimmy Crew fan club. The Team 99 is already out here. The Jimmy Crew. Leave plenty of space between you and the next team. Leave plenty of space. Oh, here's the Dick Houlihan Berkeley Auto Racing team on the track. The New England Tech Radical Rick Martin team. Wally, you still with us? Leave plenty of room between you. Leave plenty of room. Go way out here. Come on.
Good, Jim. I'm watching.
Leave plenty of room so everybody can see. Oh my goodness, Wally. I'm going.
Right.
I'm going with this team, Wally. I got this one.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I expected that. Chip Powers finds a couple of pretty ladies.
I can help. I can help.
Yeah, you sure can.
I can help.
I would tell you something. You need help, too. All right. Hey, all you three pretty girls, will you turn that sign around? Not that we don't enjoy the backside, girls. We'd like to see what's written on the sign. Okay. 619. Do we have a car 619? Dick Houlihan, Radical Rick, the Precision Engine, Allen's Avenue Towing, Rick Martin's Fan Club.
Is that the last?
Needless to say, the good old die-hard sponsors that we love so well, New England Tech.
Okay.
Nice looking.
Move out in the parade, please.
Has a nice look. They all look great, I'll tell you. Okay.
The parade of banners. The banner march, ladies and gentlemen.
I suppose.
Move it right along.
Go ahead, Jim. You can do it. You can say head them out, move them out like rawhide. It's all right.
Head them out, move them out. Rawhide. Yeah. They never found a horse big enough. Here's Jimmy Cune's number one.
Okay, yeah, we have a group there, yeah. Dick Houlihan's group. Will you turn that banner so that the fans can see it? You're holding it. Well, that's what I thought you would do. One in front of the other so that the fans can see it. But hey, you're carrying the post. You made them. Do anything you want.
And here's Ray Brown with all the banners.
Let's hear it from the Brown fans. Let me tell you, these people cheer this way every night. We love them. God love you, folks. Keep Howard.
Hold your banners so the fans can see them, folks.
Isn't that great, huh?
Hold your banners sideways, that's it.
I knew he had a big family, Jim.
It's
Look
Street
at all
Track
those people.
00
00.
and Pro 43.
Well. The next time we do this, we want banners all the way around the racetrack.
Every week from now till the end of August is Banner Week. So bring them in. Sweatshirts, t-shirts, signs, we'll look at them all.
Jim, is there going to be any kind of an award down the road for the...
Yes, we are working toward that end.
All right, Jim.
We got a jam up there in the third turn. Oh, the girls are putting on a show over here in the turn.
Take it off! Yeah.
How come they didn't do it over here where the old men are?
They only have one ambulance here, that's why.
And Al Corner and Kenny.
They only have one ambulance.
Kenny, would you go over and help those girls put that sign back up? Kenny? Go over.
All right, good.
Oh, my word. You know, girls, this calls for a challenge. You know, you guys, if you got a beefcake husband, we could start a battle of the sexes here, you know? We got something going.
We got a couple of officials over there assisting the ladies.
And they're assisting, all right. Started booth with a very, very nervous, scared to death, shaking fellow called Crazy Gerlachie. He said that if he's given us an outline of what he's going to say, so if he starts to get stage fright and goes blah, 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 he said, don't go worried, I'll take over again. So you know what it is to be stage fright.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Jim, that's going to be very nervous. And next week he'll want the announcer's job.
That's what it's all about. Sure it is. They're going to show how well they can do. John Hall, ladies and gentlemen.
Do it.
Okay, thanks, Jim. Thanks, Wally. You all know it's crazy night tonight. Crazy, just normal of his name, is going to do a few crazy things. He's been involved in motorsports, God, since he was 3 years old racing tricycles. There's so many stories you can tell about Crazy Gerlachie. I think every one of you who know him knows the stories that can be told. Crazy is the kind of guy who likes the little guys in auto racing. And he wanted to do something a little bit special for the guy who gets no recognition and yet perseveres. So tonight we're going to introduce the first annual Crazy Gerlachie Perseverance Awards. And we have 3 guys that were selected. They're pretty good guys. But I'm going to let Crazy tell you a little bit about what he's going to do tonight.
Thanks, John. John, I've always had a great respect for the type of racer that I believe is the backbone of the racing industry. There are a lot of them that are here at Seekonk Speedway every week. They have no big sponsors. They receive very little recognition. Yet they keep coming back week after week, year after year, year after year. Tonight, I would like to give some recognition to one driver from each division who I believe has persevered here at Seekonk Speedway. The selection was very tough. I now give you the first annual Perseverance Award. John, please do the honors to introduce the driver.
Thank you, Craze. Now Webster defines the word perseverance this way: to continue doing something in spite of difficulty or opposition. And the 3 drivers that Craze has chosen tonight personify that definition. Between the 3 drivers selected, there's over 40 years of experience, and yet there's only one feature win amongst them. The lack of success obtained by these individuals is mainly due to finances, not because of their talents or because of any lack of desire. Each driver here selected is respected by his fellow competitors and officials, and after all, that's what winnings really are. The 3 drivers chosen have not gone unnoticed, as you can tell, because Crazy has watched them for years. So it is with great pride that I accept the privilege of announcing these three gentlemen. The first man I'd like to introduce...
Excuse me, John.
Yes, Wally.
John, could you hold on before the presentation? Let those people come off the track. They won't distract from crazy presentation.
Okay, good
Let's
enough.
have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the fan club and the beautiful banners. Okay, and if they will exit the track the same way they came in, thank you very much, and hang on to those banners because we are going to do it again.
Get ready, John.
All right.
They're making me fast.
As you can see down there at the start-finish line, Crazy Kalaki has some pretty expensive hardware that he's going to be giving away here tonight. But he's got a couple other little credits to himself there that he came up with that he's going to be offering, and something that has never been done before, and I think it's a great idea. So we certainly want to thank each and every one of you that participated in the parade. You've done a great job. Let's go home and work on those banners. And those of you who weren't prepared with a banner this week, I think you better go to it. It tells me that this is going to be
Jim, please stay away from that last banner, Jim. You're a little bit old, Jim. We don't want you to get in trouble.
Needless to say, all good things must come to an end. And I think it's very apropos that we have number 619 at the very end. Listen, I don't really know that young man as well as I should, and I don't know how good a driver he is. But the man, he's got great taste in women, isn't he?
Wally, I know where my boat's going.
Okay, John. John, I'm going to turn the mic over to you because I think I'll start to stutter pretty soon.
Okay, Wally, thanks. Now we're going to get back to the Crazy Galactic presentations and the three drivers that he selected. Okay? The first young man I'd like to introduce to you is a fine representative of the street stock division. He's labored in this class the past 11 years, and it was only a few weeks ago, that he finally got his first feature win. It's been a constant struggle for this gentleman with the lack of finances to continue everything. He's had to make many sacrifices. Yet when one of his fellow drivers is in need of help, this young man is always there to lend a hand. A sportsman in every sense of the word, a rousing Seekonk ovation for the street stock winner of the Crazy Galactic Perseverance Award, the driver of the familiar orange and white number 41, Peter Lerner. That's our little Cheryl Perry walking with him, one of our trophy girls. She drives the number 42 Formula 4 car, being the only lady representing that division. Peter, you want to come right up here and start us off, please? We figured Stacy would be a good one to present flowers.
You want to hear the bass towel?
The Peter Rhoda race team is a real family affair with lots of gold. I am honored to be able to give Peter Rhoda this Perseverance Award along with a check for $50 to help the expense of running his race car.
In the sportsman division is the son of a former top-notch car owner, driver, and builder, as well as the son of the former Seekonk explorer. In 10 plus years of competing at the comp, this driver is yet to win a main victory. However, that has never defeated his resolve. When he's down, he gets up and he keeps on trying. He runs consistent, but there are times when he's had a chance to win when Dame Fortune has intervened, and unfortunately he couldn't finish the race. This young man has a quiet disposition, and yet he's always there to help his fellow competitors. When he was a little guy, and his mother did say that he was a little guy one time, this 6'10" tallest driver on the East Coast has always had a love for racing. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Roy Devereaux. Along with the 6'10" Roy Devereaux, we have 5'2" Mary Simmons, so a little bit of a contrast there.
Roy Devereaux can get more done with nothing than most. Racing is Roy's whole life, and I'm sure that his dad looks upon him with tremendous pride. It gives me tremendous pride to give Roy Devereaux the Perseverance Award along with a check for $100.
A 20-year veteran of auto racing who is still eagerly awaiting that first win. 20 years without a win with his heart in most die-hard races and forced him to call it quits. This driver, however, is not your average racer. His love of the sport, at times, transcends rationality and reason. With an extremely tight budget, a small crew, and limited outside resources, he holds no false hopes for a glorious career. He has the foresight to realize the car's capabilities, yet he has the determination, the fortitude, and yes, even the perseverance to continue in the face of such adversity. All in the hope that one day, just that one miraculous time, everything will come together and he'll find victory lane. Realistically, he knows the cards are stacked against him, but his attitude gives true meaning to tonight's award. Always willing to learn, this man is constantly consulting with fellow drivers and car builders to gain any knowledge. Let's have an appreciative welcome for this driver's biggest moment in the sports, the limelight, the driver of the Pro Start number 17, Steve Gustafson.
Steve is just a genuinely great guy. I tell him all the time that if he was on a Monopoly board, he'd be located at Baltic Avenue. This is another family racing effort that sure deserves the Perseverance Award. I am proud to give Steve this award along with a check for $200.
Crazy Kalaki is going to get some flowers to the lovely ladies who are behind these men. Ladies whose support has meant so much to them over the years, for many, many years. Crazy, would you do the honors, please?
got a lot of flowers.
Diane Rhoda, wife of Peter Rhoda, Mary Devereaux, mother of Roy Devereaux, and Sandy Gustafson, wife of Steve Gustafson, have all had to make many sacrifices to allow these three great men to continue the racing here at Seekonk Speedway. To them, I would like to give them each a red rose. John, we got one more award I think that we're going to give. There is still one more award I'd like to give. You know, it takes a good mechanic to keep these cars running. So I have an award for the Mechanic of the Year. And the winner is Joe Morissette. Joe's on his way out here to receive his award. I think it might be a little surprise to Joe.
Take a
Here
look
comes
at
Joe
the
Morissette, Mechanic of the Year. Here's a brand new race car for you to work on, Joe.
Oh, you little shy.
Joey's a little overwhelmed by the attention. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it to not only the recipients of these awards, but for Crazy Karaki himself.
All right, let's hear it for the old boy himself. Crazy, congratulations, young man. Okay. Our sincere thanks to Crazy Kalaki for this outstanding presentation. And ladies and gentlemen, we hope in the future, as time goes on, racing progresses, and to add a few more young ideas by the very capable children of promoter D'Anthony Vendetti, Adrian and friends. They're doing a great job in an attempt to give credit where credit is due and to acknowledge the fact that it doesn't take an automobile and one driver to put on a racing program. It takes everybody. The wife, the mechanic, fans especially. We love you all, and as I mentioned earlier, we love to see another 25 or 30 fan club banners out there at the next parade. Great performance by them all. And Jim Power is singing something to me, I do believe. We want to thank Stacy Hoyak, our first woman Formula 4 driver, who's walking down in front of the, well, about the fourth turn right now. She was here making some presentations and helping out with this entire presentation. Thanks a lot there, Ms. Hoyak, and good luck to you in your racing career. Okay, you still have an opportunity to pick up a program, visit the novelty stands, the concession stands, or get some other hamburgers, hot dogs, and sausage sandwiches, whatever. The liquid of your choice, 40 out of Westport, Massachusetts, in the Red Rock Trucking Automobile, veteran driver Johnny Tripp. In 16th position, in the Dias Auto Glass Creation, Hollister Auto Body Sponsored Vehicle, number 9, Manny Dias of Riverside, Rhode Island. 17th position, in the V&L Creation. It's car number 11, the 1990 ARC champion here at the Seekonk Speedway, Vinny Anarumo. In 18th position, out of Lakeville, Massachusetts, it's Glenn Fontenay.
watching that race for seconds as Jimmy Wilkins had it his own way. Whatever they had to do to repair the fire damage in that car, they did it right. There's Jimmy Wilkins. Number 5 car gets it around in front. Freddie Estelle doing a tremendous job of keeping some very, very fast-charging automobiles behind him. Jimmy Wilkins. It was Jimmy Wilkins, Freddie Estelle, and I think it was Bugsy. I'll get you the official order finish in a minute. Street division, because we got to keep it moving now. Junior Sutton's playing Mansfield, Goose Brook Garage sponsors the 399 from Norton, Massachusetts, Kevin Haynes. They were the ones that carried our flag tonight. And starting outside of Kevin Haynes' 399, Jimmy Wilkins, ladies and gentlemen, the winner. And I'll bet it's hot in that car. Whew. I wonder if he had the same problem with the slashes that I did. I was all steamed up through the whole race, couldn't see a thing. Outside Kevin Haynes.